Hello Collective, and welcome in for a daily general read. We're starting with 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so that's exciting. As we get shuffled up, I'm going to lovingly and adoringly call upon our ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, guardians, galactics, and guides of the highest white light and the frequency of love to assist me and the collective in channeling messages clearly and concisely for our highest good at this time. I'm also going to ask Saint Germain of the violet flame to assist me and all worthy hearts the task of transmuting any lower level energies, entities, and others seeking to lower our frequencies at this time. We've got thank you for blessings, thank you for protection, thank you for guidance, and thank you for connection. We've got an 8 of Wands out here first with the World in reverse, okay? Both of these in reverse. So to me, this is saying possibly magic. I don't want to come to that assumption just yet. However, this could also signify communication about the end of a cycle. This could mean that there's possibly a public acknowledgement, like online. The world could be like internet, and there could be communication about some sort of end, some sort of action that's been taken or lack thereof. There's been a cycle that's closed out one way or the other, and I'm gonna hope that it's not magic, but one way or the other we will figure it out. Was that the 10 of Cups in reverse? Oh, it was the 10 of Cups upright. Oh my goodness. Okay, so collective, whatever this cycle is, whatever this end to one world is, initiates a brand new world that is actually very satisfactory, is very high vibrational, is very I just get the feeling of it's associated with kindred souls. So it's a really yummy feeling, okay? Tell me a bit more. Okay, we have a King of Pentacles come out here. Okay, and he's upright, which I like to see. So this is a masculine earth energy who could like to get dressed up perhaps. He could be very like BDE, boss vibes, or boss bitch vibes, one way or the other. This is somebody who's grounded, who is about their money, who would make a great partner or a great father or wife. This is an individual who has their priorities in order in the earthly realm, but they're not, I want to say they're not egotistical. They're not like overly, they're not focused on material in the sense that they're obsessed with shiny things for the sake of having shiny things. This is somebody who just really wants to have a good life, especially paired with the 10 of Cups. That's head of the household, okay? That's really, really nice vibes, okay? Tell me more. We've got the Ace of Swords here in reverse. That's interesting. Okay. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in reverse, please. What do I need to know about this Ace of Swords? Okay, we've got a Princess of Cups, Judgment in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. We've got a lot of Pentacles out here, okay? Okay, so collective, I do regret to inform you that this is probably not going to be as high a vibe of a read as I was anticipating. I think this is kind of going to be a continuation of our previous reads where somebody who at one time was the head of a household, at one time did have a very yummy, nurturing connection, possibly a family, a marriage, a business, a community, something of the sort that they really, really valued. I think that is coming to an end or has come to an end. I'm hearing some ringing. So we've got Judgment here in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles. This is saying there has been most likely some sort of wrong done to an individual who operates in the 9 of Pentacles energy, a pre-Empress energy. So this could be divine feminine, regardless of your actual gender. Somebody has been trying quite hard to hold on to stability, hold on to that community, hold on to that legacy, and even just hold on to the closeness they have with this individual, okay? Because this 9 of Pentacles individual, which like I said is most likely you, is somebody who operates in abundance. They are very creative. They bring a lot to the world, both in a physical sense as well as the etheric sense. So they are somebody of great value, and they are trying to most likely end a cycle, but somebody is not so keen on that end occurring. They see this experience, this circumstance, this relationship as something that they want forever, okay? Okay, you know what? Tell me a bit more about this King of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Let's see if he's actually King of Pentacles upright, because given the surrounding cards, I'm kind of getting a different vibe off of this. But let's see. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, please. Spirit, what do we need to know about this King of Pentacles? Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this could be somebody who does indulge in drinking, drugs, smoking, things of the sort, and they could possibly be a bit overconsumption-y. Okay, this is also an individual who could like to gossip. This is somebody who might be codependent in the sense that they require the input of external individuals, whether that be family, friends, ex-partners, co-workers, whatever, to give them feedback on the decisions they make in their life. And there's an unbalanced community around this individual. So possibly they have been like socially exiled. Perhaps there's been like dissolving of a friend group. Maybe there's been some sort of really big blow up that's occurred amongst these people. And we've got a Knight of Wands here in reverse, which I believe is this person's true energy. This is somebody who is fiery, who could be quick to anger, who's a flirt, who's a chauvinist, who thinks with their wand, and is definitely a bit of a player, okay? So I get the sense that this individual wants to present themselves in quite the upstanding manner. They want to present themselves as a family man, as somebody who values legacy, as somebody who can really hold down the house, but in all actuality, they're this. So this is their true nature, and this is the face they wear. So it's kind of like two different lives sort of energy. This could be somebody who has lots of non-committal sex, and that's no judgment, but I think that if you were at one point in this 10 of Cups circumstance, you probably didn't know that or weren't so keen on that occurring, which is the issue here. And I'm hearing some ringing, okay? So, and we see the Chariot at the bottom of the deck here in reverse. So this individual can't move on, which is also something that could be suggested by this Eight of Wands in reverse. They can't move on from the end of a cycle. They are refusing to let it die. They see whatever they had at one point as something that is still a viable option, and it's not, okay? They're delusional. They're denying the truth that they know that they've been told, and they are possibly considering extending an olive branch, or perhaps they're just somebody who is emotionally immature, which I would definitely say a Knight of Wands in reverse is, okay? We've got a Wheel of Fortune out here. So regardless of what this person wants, the wheel is going to turn because it is destined to be so. Spirit is here. There is a new beginning for somebody on the other side of this collective, and I'm assuming that's you, this Nine of Pentacles individual. There is an opportunity for freedom. There's really this yummy new world that you're going to be emerging into. It really does feel like a whole new world that you have approaching, or you've arrived into, but this individual is still very much stuck in the past. They're looping on what they once knew, and as I mentioned with the Chariot being out here previously, she's come back out. They can't move on. They want to stay on this roundabout. They want to stay on this carousel of happy memories, but for them, it's happy memories. For you, I have a feeling it's not so much happy memories, collective. I think this individual has a very twisted way of looking at things. Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords. Yeah, so they see this as 10 of Cups, okay? They see an unstable foundation where people are at odds, where there's mental confusion and lack of clarity as their 10 of Cups. So this person, I've mentioned it in past readings, but this person could actually be suffering from some sort of like mental health concerns, diagnoses of sorts that really skew how they view themselves and how they view reality. If that doesn't say it all, we've got 19 swords out here, okay? This Four of Wands that was at one point established, whether that be a family, whether that be a community, whether that be a household, a business, it doesn't really matter, is actually a source of great pain and strife for somebody involved here, collective, and I'm guessing that's you. However, this individual still sees it as happiness. I get the feeling that they're very stuck in their ways. They are kind of removed from reality, and they think that as long as they can present themselves, and I'm hearing some ringing on this, they think as long as they can present themselves as somebody who is upstanding and who has a partner of sorts, maybe has a family, that what goes on behind the scenes in this Four of Wands doesn't really matter. It's all about that public perception of what do people think? Do people see you as somebody who's grounded and loving and nurturing and caring? Okay, then you could be abusing your partner behind the scenes, and you could be cheating, and you could be maybe exploring with the same sex and not telling your partner. That's the feeling I got with the Knight of Wands in reverse initially, and I didn't want to say it, but they brought it back up. So we've got a Ten of Wands here and then a Queen of Cups. So yes, collective, most likely due to the fact that you're in reverse, you've been quite burdened, okay? This person has thrown all of these wands on your back because they refuse to actually acknowledge them. So we've got 10 swords, 10 wands, okay? This is what their definition of happiness is. They push their burdens onto somebody else's plate, and then they expect you to be there and be like very presentable. I'm getting like arm candy sort of vibes. They want you going to like events with them, or they want you seen out in public with them so that they can be like, yeah, like that's my person, regardless of your gender. Meanwhile, you're like having anxiety, you're depressed. I'm getting like really like shaky knees, shaky feelings, like you are just really at your wit's end, but this person doesn't care because all that matters is they have this general public perception of having the white picket fence and everything that goes along with it. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You could have dealt with a lot of instability, both physically, emotionally, and financially in regards to this person, and that's why the cycle had to come to a close. You were feeling left out in the cold. You were feeling like you had to constantly protect yourself. This lady's got some armor on, but she's really only covering her head. You were really just trying to stay alive, is the feeling I get. Like it was desperate times for you, but again, this person didn't see it that way. They were just concerned about the superficial things, and that is really concerning to me, collective. And I think it is to you, right? Because if you are having a Ten of Cups, then that Ten of Cups should be strong internally, within the home, within the connection. It really doesn't matter how people view it outwardly. I think this individual made the mistake of thinking that outside validation mattered more than the standing that you two had between each other. So at one point you could have actually had a Ten of Cups between you two, but then maybe there was some sort of like public opinion that tainted this individual's view on things, and then they ended up falling into their ego, falling into their pride, becoming really insecure, needing outside validation, going to those third parties of whatever sort of persuasion they might, and they needed to fill their cup with like toxins versus what you were offering them, that nurturing, healthy and purifying water. They decided to settle for poison in their cup from external parties, people who are lying, cheating, stealing, causing a great deal of harm to them, and then therefore to you as well. This was like a collaborated downfall of your dynamic. This individual had very little sense of self, is the feeling I get, and because of this, instead of seeing whatever these people could have suggested to them as just like hearsay and nonsense and really low vibrational attempts to get them off of their path, they saw value in it. Maybe they knew these people for a while, okay? Maybe they're like, we're tight-knit, we're close, these people wouldn't do me like that. Or maybe they were just being told things while they were under the influence, and because they were under the influence, it heightened their emotions and made them think in a very improper way, and therefore they acted in an improper way. So, collective, what? Who flipped here? We've got a Seven of Cups, as I was saying, under the influence of stuff, okay? It's very sad. It is very sad, because if this is related to the previous storylines that I've been pulling on, then for a lot of you, this person could have been somebody who was slated to be like a marriage partner. You could have had children with them or were going to have children with them, but there was a death to that Two of Cups because of how out of alignment they became. And you essentially had to mourn the end of this collaboration, okay? This lover's connection. It was justice that the two of you went your separate ways, okay? Because you weren't actually getting an equal give and take. They were really delusional, okay? I also get a feeling that sometimes this person would travel, they'd go away for work or for family visits, whatever, and they'd have like escapades of the sexual variety while they were doing that, but then they'd come back and they'd want to be like all lovey-dovey with you because they got that external validation from other parties, and they're like, oh yeah, like I'm all gassed up because I was able to fuck around, and I hope you won't find out. Justice is here because you have found out, because you knew, because you know now, because one way or the other, spirit was on your side and they were going to remove you from this situation by force or whatever needed to happen, okay? There was no way for you to stay in this connection because it was disordered, okay? 3 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's waiting, somebody's impatient. This person probably feels like they're waiting for you to come back or lower your guard in order to make possibly some sort of movement forward, some communication. They want to possibly reach out and start a refurbished relationship with you. However, you, on the other hand, collective, you're waiting for your new beginning, okay? You're waiting possibly for secrets to come out, and I'm hearing a lot of ringing, so there could be some truths coming out that, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the moon out, and we've got the Empress here in reverse. I'm gonna see if we can get a bit of information on what these secrets might be, okay? We're gonna be nosy, okay, collective? I'm not going to take this, but this is the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, there was deception around this foundation, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. What did I literally just say? Spirit, can you tell me a bit about this moon, please? What are the secrets that will be coming out? What does the collective need to know? Oh my God. I'm getting the feeling of someone like trying to put pressure on you, whether that be through their behavior, through their actions, through their words, through magic. Justice here in reverse. I don't know if that's related to the secrets or if it's just in general, but all right, can we get a bit of information on this moon, please? Spirit, show me what we need to know. I'm not going to take all of these. I'm not going to take any of them, actually, but I saw the Page of Cups. So maybe, yeah, the desire to come forward, or this was how they came forward. Apologies, collective. They came forward to other people in this way, okay? They were offering their cup of love to other people, and that was considered deceptive because they were in a dynamic with somebody else. So, and I'm hearing ringing. Can you please tell me about this moon, please? Just 1 or 2 for the collective. Okay, we've got 3. Okay, we've got strength here. 6 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and Death. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that the deception is going to be different for a lot of you. However, at the end of the day, they were giving and receiving with people they were not supposed to be, okay? And chances are you knew this. You might have actually had experiences in the past where you knew things were going on and you called them out. You exerted that gentle strength and you were like, hey, here are some boundaries, or you can't be doing this, or if this happens again, I'm gone. But they continued to do it, okay? And you probably still intuitively knew that this was going on. Therefore, there was an end to the dynamic because they weren't going to stop. This person was not going to change their behavior. They're stuck in their ways, okay? They are someone that was bound up and they wanted you to be bound up with them, and that's not fair, okay? Let's go in with the Starseed Oracle deck. Actually, no, we're gonna do Soul's Journey for suggestions and advice, okay? I see honesty first and foremost. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So like I was saying in regards to the moon, there's some things that you may be finding out, collective, and they could be hurtful, they could be really destabilizing, but at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not you find out the details of what occurred behind the scenes and what sort of collaborations took place, you knew the truth. You have your intuition, and as long as you're honest with yourself about what this cycle means to you and what this person made you feel, the details don't really matter all that much, do they? Is that grief? No, it's courage. Oh my goodness. Okay, courage. Oh, that's so perfect, especially since we had strength here. Oh my God. Collective, you're going to be okay, all right? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, ending this relationship, especially if you have a family or a long-term connection with this individual, is going to be difficult, okay? You are going to need to tap into your heart center. You are going to need to possibly call for assistance from your guides and your galactics and whatnot, but you are capable of doing so, and you need to do so, okay? Because your intuition's not wrong, and you know that. You are a heart-led individual who is very, very intuitive, so don't doubt yourself. This person is going to do everything they can to try and wrap you up with their greedy little fingers because they feel guilty, and they also feel shame is what I feel. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I also release people who no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, collective? Thank you for being here. I'm available for readings if you'd like to book me. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one.